When it came time to fight, they said goodbye to their friends and family in West Virginia and boarded planes and troop ships with their fellow soldiers.
That's probably the thing I remember most when I was getting on the airplane at Yeager. My mom and dad were there, and I remember it was raining. He had an umbrella. And that's the first time that I can ever remember him crying when he hugged me when I was leaving for Vietnam, because he knew what war was. Well, it was scary because I guess Vietnam was the first war that's ever been on TV. And I remember, well, this was later, but my dad was worried, so naturally, because he knew what war was.
When everybody, I don't know how many was at the airport, all my friends and family, but Dad waved to all of them and said their goodbye, and that's when you could walk out to the airplane. But, when you go, Dad come over, first time I'd ever seen him really with tears in his eyes, because he was one that held his emotions back. And he didn't say nothing except "I love you," and hugged me and turned around, walked off, didn't look back.
I will never forget when I stepped on the bottom step to the aircraft and I turned around and looked back. And they just looked kind of small, standing there holding each other, and it just goes through your mind, this may be the last time I see them. Because you don't know if you're coming home in a body bag.
The ocean was very rough. There was 2 ships. We went over in drafts. That was the 11th draft that I was in that went over to Korea. And the waves were so high that I couldn't see from this ship that I was on to the other one. And it was right beside us.
I was sick. Oh, Eric, I got sick. I was sick 10 days out of 12. I lived on peanuts and Coca-Cola.
Well, I thought, going into war, so young, I was only 18 when I went into the war. And I thought, back home, you're just like playing the Indian Cowboys in the broomstage field. And, but it didn't take you long to find out different.
And it's kind of like an athlete wanting to get out on the field. I'd done all this training, and I thought it's going to go to waste if I don't get over there. And then once you get over there and the smell of war and all that, you say, wow, I probably could have done without that.
My wife was just distraught. She's a young mother, didn't know if I was going to come back, if I was going to come back wounded, if I was going to come back mentally sound. How is she going to make it while I'm over there?